I'm solving now the spreadsheet task of November 18. Okay, so let's do this part together. First of all, they are saying that we are going to prepare a spreadsheet to calculate the storage capacity. And you have here the formatting for the cells. The currency body should be 2 decimal places. Length should be 1. Area should be 2. And the capacity should be 3. Now let's use the file here. We have here a file called n18 chat.csv. Double click to open. Add your name, center number in the header or footer. Okay. Once you open the document, you have to fit all with content. Then I'm going to go to view page layout. You can add your name in the header or footer. This is me, Marwa Khater. Candidate number, center number. Select on the middle, then go click on view, go back to normal view. Save the file with shed underscore followed by your candidate number. So file save as. Remember, all of these should be Excel workbook. So I'm going to change this one to Excel workbook. I'm going to add my candidate number. I don't have a candidate number. It's okay. Now, next step, add insert 5 rows above row number 1. So I'm going to select the number, the row, the number 1, and I'm going to insert 4 more records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I need to add the text here. And I'm going to write it in cell A1. Merge the cells from A1 to K1. Merge and center. This one should be serif font, sans serif for it. So it could be Arial. I'm going to change the background into dark gray. I'm going to make it bold. Change the font size, increase it a little bit. I can make it 40. You can make it more than that. But at the end, you need to print and make sure it's look similar to this one. I have to make sure that everything is fully visible. Now, row number 2, the height is a little bit decreased. Here I'm going to write cost of steel per. Then to do the text wrapping, click on Alt Enter. Then add the rest. I'm going to expand so it can fit properly. This one should be center middle, should be bold, should be italic. And I will do the same thing with cost. How to do the text wrapping, Alt Enter, factor. This one also should be bold and italic. I can copy formatting or just do it again. This one should be center middle. Then I'm going to write here 1.54. And this formatting should be currency. Right click format cells, currency, dollar. And here I'm going to write 2.6. Row number 5 is decreased a little bit the height. This one should be bold, italic, center aligned. Now I'm going to continue working. In F7, multiply length by width. Any formula start with equal. Length multiply width. Next one, the capacity should be apex height, but this one should be between brackets. So I'm going to open brackets. Apex height plus wall height. Close the brackets, divide by 2, then multiply by the floor area. Next one is the roof. This sign is for the square root, so I'm going to write equal to multiply, I'm going to point to the length, multiply, start with the QRT, double click to continue working with this function. I'm going to open another brackets, then I'm going to select width, divide by 2, close the bracket, shift 6 for the power, then 2, plus, open another brackets, apex height, minus wall height, close the brackets, shift 6, power 2, close the last brackets of the square root, and voila. Then the surface area equal to multiply wall height, multiply open brackets, length plus width, close the brackets, plus select width, multiply open brackets, apex height plus wall height, close the brackets, plus roof area. Cool again. 2 multiply the wall plus I'm missing here part. I have to add the width first, then add the apex. Yes, so I'm going to repeat this part. So after adding the width, C7, I'm going to click on plus, then I'm in this part, okay? I need to select again the width, plus open brackets, apex height. Yes, I missed this one. Plus wall height, close it, plus the roof. Yes, this one is correct. So be aware, just revise again what you did. Make sure that you selected the correct cells. Okay, that's everything here. You are not creating it from scratch. Just only make sure that everything is copied correctly. Okay. برضو عندي غلطة هنا، أنا بدل ما أحط addition، بدل ما أحط multiply عملت addition. شوفوا بس حاجات صغنونة ازاي it can ruin your function. So be aware, okay. Now let's go to the cost material equal surface area multiply the cost. But if we were going to replicate, we don't want A4 to change. We want this one to be constant. We want it to be absolute, to be locked. So I have to put F4. I have to put the absolute sign. Sale price. Multiply the cost of the material by the value in the cost factor. And this one should be absolute. But that's not all. We need to round up these values. So I'm going to open, I took it cut. I cut it. Round. You can use the function round up. If x. How many decimal places? Round to the nearest 10. Nearest 10 means -1. Nearest 100, -2. Nearest 1000, -3. Remember how many zeros in the 10 and put negative. Then the last but not least for this formula, I'm going here to connect two condition using AND function. If these values, the condition logical test here is true, I'm going to put in extra large. If it falls, I'm going to put blank. And blank on the spreadsheet, quotation. Okay. Now I need to start with the AND function first. Equal AND. And function is allowing to connect more than logical test together because I want to put this logical test on the if. So my conditions are the criteria here. If the capacity is greater than 14, where is the capacity? Here we go. If the cubic capacity more than 14. And what is the next logic test? The floor area more than 7. I would take this logical test and put it on the if statement. So if the value is true, extra large. If it falls, quotation, no space between, this is the blank. Then replicate. Replicate means I'm going to drag and drop. Okay. Even the last one here. So the word extra large will be there if the two conditions of the capacity and the floor are met. Now we need to apply the formatting. Remember, the formatting was mentioned at the top of the question paper. Any currency should be two decimal places. So I have all of the currency here are two decimal places. So currency is okay. All of the length, width, height. Right click, format cells. These should be number, one decimal places. Then areas should be, so this an area. These are areas. Should be two decimal places. Capacity should be three decimal places. That's it. I'm ready to print now. We have two printouts. The first one showing formula. Remember what we should do. Formula, formula, show formula. And once you did that, don't forget to make sure everything is fully visible and then print. In the question paper, they asking you to make it landscape, asking you to change the page setup to display row and column heading. It might come in more than one page. This is okay. They didn't say printed on a single page. And print, this is our first printout. Second printout showing value. So formula, show formula. I'm going to hide the formulas. Make sure everything is fully visible. Then print. This one should be coming in a single page. Actually, by this way, there are two pages. Just decrease a little bit the scale. So I'm going to make it 80. Then print. And this is for our sheet, nothing else. This is all about this sheet. We are done. See you when I see you. Bye bye. That's it for our day.